In this video, we want to evaluate the triple integral of x squared y squared dv, where e is inside that cylinder, x squared plus y squared equals 1, and between z equals -5 and z equals -2. Because we're looking inside a cylinder, we should probably use cylindrical coordinates. So we're looking inside the cylinder. That means that we have x squared plus y squared is less than or equal to 1. So that's just going to be a circle with radius 1, and z is between -5 and -2. So we know we can change the limits for z to go from -5 and -2, and we can choose to evaluate this integral first. So basically, all of this will be evaluated later. So instead, we can just move this outside and just evaluate the integral from -5 and -2 dz, which is just +3. And so we're going to have 3 times this integral inside here. So 3 will be outside, and so we can integrate x squared y squared over the circle with radius 1. To do that, we want to convert this into polar coordinates. So x here is r cosine theta, y is r sine theta, and then dA is r dr d theta. So x squared y squared turns into r to the 4th cosine squared sine squared. But when we multiply this by r dr d theta, we end up with r to the 5th cosine squared sine squared dr d theta. And r is going to go from 0 to 1 because we're looking at a circle with radius 1, and theta is from 0 to 2 pi. So we can split this up into two separate integrals. The first integral will be in terms of r, so that's r to the 5th. And then the second integral is in terms of theta, cosine squared sine squared. If we integrate r to the 5th between 0 and 1, that's just going to be r to the 6th over 6, which is equal to 1/6. And then the integral cosine squared sine squared, we can use the identity that it's equal to 1/4 sine squared 2 theta. So if we integrate 1/4 sine squared 2 theta, that's just going to be, well, here we're using the fact that from 0 to 2 pi of sine squared 2 theta, d theta is equal to pi. So 1/4 times that is pi over 4. But another way to do that, we can write sine squared 2 theta as 1 minus cosine 4 theta all over 2. So if we integrate that from 0 to 2 pi, we can factor out the 1/2, and you have 1 minus cosine 4 theta d theta. So integrating that, we get theta minus sine 4 theta over 4 from 0 to 2 pi, and then obviously the 1/2 will be multiplying outside. So you have 1/2 times 2 pi, which is equal to pi. And so we multiply that by 1/4 to get pi over 4. And so now we can combine the results. We said the first integral, this part was 1/6. This is pi over 4. Multiply 1/6 with pi over 4 to get pi over 24. But then we want to multiply by 3 because we had the 3 factored outside over here. And so that's just going to give us pi over 8 as our final answer.